levels mo. Yeah.
Sorry,
We good.
sorry. We're good.
We're good.
I suppose so.
Sige, clap her down in 3, 2... Ay! Tekwa. 3, 2, 1... Yo! Welcome to the Weekly Goble, the show that talks about anything on the small screen, the big screen, and everything in between, like a manwich in a bun.
What?
Today we're gonna talk about...
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Momo. No, you know? No.
Momorahin.
I'm Mr. X.
I'm Joal.
I'm RD.
So, anyway, we've just seen War for the Planet of the Apes nearby. And so...
Bad ape.
No! Bad human! We're gonna start off with what did we like about War for the Planet of the Apes. Hopefully we try to keep it non-spoiler. Just heads up for an introduction. War for the Planet of the Apes is the third movie in the rebooted
Planet of the
franchise of the Planet of the Apes. It's
Yeah,
the
but
third
prior
movie.
to that, they already had like 5.
Prior to that,
the original series had 5, and then there was a remake, and then there was a reboot.
Mark Wahlberg one.
Yeah.
So, yun. What did you like about the
new version.
Yeah, what's so likable about the new version? Starting off with RD.
What I liked about it is I love the effects.
Ah, yeah, Andy Serkis.
Yeah,
Well,
the
Andy
effects
Serkis
were.
did not do the effects.
It was awesome, and then the score was awesome.
Meh.
The score.
The score sticks.
Yeah.
Anong score?
Zimmer.
Continue. No.
And then as for
I highly doubt it's
what
Zimmer.
else? The characters stood out for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No! Bad humans!
Bad ape.
Man, I really love the character of Bad Ape though.
Yeah, I think he provided most of the comic relief in an otherwise very serious movie.
So it sort of adds a nice, bright, comedic vibe.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, even though he's not exactly plot sensitive, I don't think he contributed much to the plot.
Not really, except that he helps.
Yeah, he helped. Secondary. I mean, which he could be substituted for anyone else. But we still love Bad Ape.
Yeah.
New
Bad Ape.
friend! Special day!
New friends. We need new friends.
Ikaw, Joel, what did you like about War for the Planet of the Apes?
Well, first, I think it was refreshing to see a blockbuster movie that's quiet when it needs to be quiet and is talkative when it needs to be
yes.
talkative.
Just like me.
I think.
Just kidding.
What?
It's like some people we know.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
They use the
They're more
they use sign language.
Yeah, they use sign language and there's more of a visual flair to it when you rely on visuals more than dialogue to convey your story. So that's very interesting for me.
Yeah. So
Plus,
I guess they ditched the commentary part from the original one.
I guess they did, but ayun nga, on point pa rin naman yung storytelling and I just miss watching movies like that when you know you just watch and let what you see tell the story.
Yeah, because of the elements.
Right.
Yeah.
So everything fitted perfectly. What happened? Alright.
I'm gonna go right after he finishes.
Yeah, so that's what I think this one concludes Caesar's story and on a satisfactory level, on a satisfactory note.
Yeah.
The story of Caesar. Anyway,
What about you?
For me, yeah, going back to the score, I just dug it up to confirm a gut feeling that I had. It's scored by my favorite composer, Michael Giacchino, who also did Star Trek 2009, Star Trek Into Darkness, not Beyond. I don't think so.
No, not Beyond. I don't think it is.
Also, no wait, Steve Jablonski did The Sims. Wrong guy. Anyway, most of my favorite films most of my favorite film scores are by Michael Giacchino. So he's one.
I thought it was
to-
Zimmer.
Nah, no, that's definitely not a Zimmer.
No, I mean like one of your favorites.
what? No.
Hans Zimmer, you don't like?
What? No,
Okay.
dude.
We're
Yeah,
not fans, sorry.
I'm sorry. We are not typically fans of Hans Zimmer. Not that we don't.
Please don't hate
appreciate
us
his
in the
work.
comments.
Don't bash.
Don't bash us, but we like the John Williams and the Michael Giacchinos of this world,
And the Ennio Morricones.
and the Ennio Morricones. Is it Morricone? Morricone.
Morricone.
I don't know. But I like his work.
Morricones.
Comment.
Diba? Yeah.
So anyway, aside from him being my favorite film score, adding a really, really nice sonic identity to whenever you refer to the Hope of the Apes, you hear a certain phrase, the key phrase of the score every time something good for the apes happens.
And it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm very, very particular with what the score is because it's basically another character on its own and it really, really sets the mood. Yung isa ko rin natripan, well, I guess I could speak for all three of us. We love Bad Ape even as a very, very secondary
Ape.
character.
Bad.
It's,
Even if he was a really, really
yeah.
bad ape.
he's pretty much a bad ape. Like, no.
No.
No. I love how he just says no all the time. He's like that one friend you have
Yeah, that's a catchphrase right there.
that's
Yeah.
always
That's a t-shirt.
scared
That's t-shirt sales right there.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
a
yeah,
t-shirt.
that's-
Yeah.
That's t-shirt sales right
That's
there.
t-shirt
Just
sales
print
right
out a t-shirt of Bad Ape and the phrase no, no, and he was staring down at an avalanche. Saying, no, get out of there, Bad Ape.
Get out.
Please.
You do not just tell no to an avalanche.
No.
Like it's gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, we really, really love Bad Ape. Plus, adding on to the ever so beautiful visual effects of the film. I am a VFX.
It was stunning.
I love it. The mocaps and the performance captures on Andy Serkis were great.
Is that Gollum?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Gollum. It's also.
It's also Smeagol.
Smeagol.
God damn it! It's the same guy. What the hell?
What? It's the same guy? No, I'm just kidding. I know. Hell, guys.
All right.
Anyway, yeah,
Okay.
Andy Serkis is also what's he in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I don't know.
Si Claw.
Oh.
Claw?
Something Claw. He is
Santa
going
Claus?
to appear in the upcoming Black Panther movie. So yeah, ano? Ano
What?
sinabi mo?
Nothing.
Ano
No.
mo?
Santa Claus.
Bad ape. No.
I didn't say that. No.
Anyway,
Human.
can I just say that I love how most of the major players in this movie are characterized. Kasi the stakes are very, very high. And you understand each character's motivations.
Mm.
So, you know, when at first you think like, oh, the colonel is such a bastard, you know, killing Caesar's family and all that. And then when he goes to his monologue, parang you
sort
realize
of
na
understanding him.
oh, that's why.
Parang yung sinabi na no hero without his flaws, no villain without just cause.
Yes.
At hindi yan disclaimer, hindi yan spoiler kasi nasa trailer yan.
Yeah. The stakes are very high in this movie. Because well, this is the if I'm not mistaken, is this final part in the trilogy? I don't know.
Could be.
Could be. But
Seeing how it ended, we
Yeah.
won't say how it ended because that's why
you just
go
have
to
to
the
watch
cinema.
it. Yeah.
And
But the stakes are very, very high in this movie, and
Mistakes were made.
Caesar, yes, mistakes are made, and Caesar is probably at his most conflicted
and vulnerable.
and vulnerable in the series. He has to make a lot of tough choices here, and when one of his Maurice, when Maurice tells him some cold hard fact that we as an audience are starting to
Real
realize,
talk, bro.
You know you're really
he hit him with quite something there.
You know you're really off when your good friend
tells
Calls
you
you
something
out.
like that.
Yeah, when your friends calls you out, then that means you're into dipshit.
I think that kind of conflict within Caesar is what drives most of the movie.
Yes, and left him very much vulnerable.
Yes.
Because of that.
Yeah.
What did you not like
Nova.
about the movie?
Shinova.
Nova.
That sweet little girl.
I don't like Nova
I
per se.
like Nova, but
I like Nova, right?
I guess for the plot, I didn't like her.
Yes.
For the plot.
You know, it's like she was just used as a tool.
What a tool.
I mean, there's really no depth, no character to her. It's like she was just, alam mo yun, parang
She was just there.
she was just there. Not necessarily just one. It's not that she was just there, but she was just there to fulfill a certain plot
Gap.
point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which and I'm like, all right.
I mean, actually,
medyo bummer.
Yeah, I think that there could have been something more that they could have explored with her. Although I get that she's forming a great bond with Maurice, so that really adds. I guess that adds a more emotional angle to the story. But aside from that, like, who is she?
Medyo she doesn't really exactly fit well with the entire storyline. She could have been substituted for something else, and it would have been fine. That's a major thing that maybe we didn't exactly like about.
But then again, she could be a tool or a plot device for the next
Yeon plot device.
yeah
Siguro.
succeeding movies. But then
Perhaps.
again, for this particular movie,
They could have established. If they're
it's-
planning on that, they
kasi-
could have established her more.
yeah,
It's a third movie na rin of a trilogy.
yeah.
So,
I actually didn't really feel connected to her.
Well, my take is probably they were going. Probably the filmmakers wanted to drive home the point that apes can be friendly to humans through her. But what about her? What about her side? You know, like
Can't speak.
I get it. She can't speak.
Little girl with her.
But what's in her that drives her? Why is she there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that she's used as a plot device and as a thematic device to illustrate that apes can be friendly to humans as well. What else?
Kasi ano rin kasi she's a secondary or even I think a tertiary character.
Yeah.
lang that actually deals with a major plot point. So what gives?
And I think I was expecting more from her, more of her involvement within the whole schema of things as far as the movie goes, because they discovered her early on.
It's borderline ex machina.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Diba?
You can say that.
Other than that, I don't think
Yun lang.
there's any more.
Parang that's the only thing that we did not like. We unanimously
Yeah.
did not like how Nova fit in. Actually,
And perhaps
you can't hate on a little girl.
yeah,
but,
you can hate on a little girl,
but
but
we hate how they made her try to fit into the entire thing.
yeah, who wrote this shit? Charot.
Wow.
I think another character who has the same problem is Caesar's son.
Caesar salad.
Yeah,
Cornelius?
Cornelius.
Wait. Right.
I would have to disagree.
I
What?
disagree.
I disagree.
No, I'm just looking for more from Cornelius
From a baby
because
ape?
I know he was essential to the plot, but for me, I wanted to know Cornelius more
Well,
because I was since
Cornelius is the baby ape.
yeah, but I was thinking like he was getting more into terms of stuff than just being such a baby.
well, I guess
I don't know. I guess it's just me, but
You expect so much out of a baby.
yeah, but because I don't want to spoil
fear
anything,
for, I
but
fear for your future children.
that's harsh, bro. Come on.
yeah.
Harsh, it's a baby.
But I'm gonna have to disagree because Cornelius was there. The purpose of Cornelius was to,
No spoilers, huh?
Yeah. The purpose of Cornelius was to
Cornelius
was to give
Provide-
Caesar a goal.
or a drive to do
he
some
drive.
became
decisions,
a secondary plot driver.
Yep. But so I think that without Cornelius that movie
everything
could've-
won't happen,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
Pero yun nga, parang yun na, mayroon na ako na-expect na more lang from
I see.
Cornelius kasi parang I wanted to see parang how he's gonna become maybe parang a future leader or alam mo yung character niya per se na parang
Anak
give
ni
me
Caesar.
give me more of anak ni Caesar, parang ganun eh. But otherwise, of course, yes, he is essential to the story.
Yeah.
Pero yun lang, nakulangan lang ako. Parang I wanted to see more from him. Kasi parang for me, one of the characters that I really liked was si Rocket.
Rocket.
Sobrang badass ni Rocket, bro. Tsaka, yun nga, yung mga katropa ni Caesar, si Maurice, ganyan.
Si Luca.
So I was parang the fact na for me, ito yung mga closest sa kanya. So I was looking for more. I was expecting more from these characters. So Cornelius for me kind of fell short dun sa expectations ko lang. But yeah, I do understand and I get it na he is an essential part of the plot. But otherwise, I was really expecting more from him. Yung kontrabida rin.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Woody
Colonel?
Harrelson.
The same guy from Now You See Me.
Same guy from Now You See Me, the same guy from True Detective,
Yeah.
from Natural Born
From
Killers,
Zombieland.
from Zombieland.
Ayun, medyo for me naman okay siya. Kaya lang yun nga parang naghahanap lang ako ng more.
Ano ba?
More
Parang
pa.
Actually,
siyang one-dimensional na ano?
Medyo
I would have to strongly disagree with that.
Yeah. Ako, I'm with Joel.
I'm gonna strongly disagree with that kasi this is a villain who, yeah, he can be a bastard. He favors killing than, that's why the military is after him as well. Kasi siya, he would prefer to kill infected humans, whereas other people were like, hey, there's still a cure. But then again, there's this monologue
but
in the
parang
movie.
may feeling ako na like si Colonel is an extremely hardcore anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
In a way of thinking.
actually medyo
If you
timely
chalk it
rin
up
yung
to
niya.
that excuse, but still, it adds to it adds to the level of crazy that he turned into eventually. If he
you can-
has a monologue kasi in the movie that would explain yung driving
Why
force
is he
niya.
doing it? And also, if you think about it, it's gonna explain how he became so heartless.
Oh.
Not only because of the virus itself, but in the way he contained that virus, which you'll find out if you watch the movie.
It happened out of necessity.
Yeah.
I think
And that's gonna drive you insane. That's if you do that, diba?
comparing although this is an
That's
odd
tragic.
comparison, comparing Gary Oldman's character in the second film versus Woody Harrelson, mas mag-sympathize ako dun sa Colonel. Kasi sa second, it's more of a I just didn't like apes really, really badly. Ito naman kasi sa second, they were dealing with problems of their own din, like survival, kasi the plague itself was setting in pa lang.
But he was driven to a point that he had to make a tough decision for anyone. For anyone.
Pagdating na kay Colonel, he had to. It's really born out of necessity yung kailangan niya gawin.
Which was very much against his will.
And for him and his people, it's justified.
Pero yung mga tao niya parang they were following him blindly already.
You can say that.
Medyo,
Yeah, you can say that.
umabot na sa cultish levels.
Kasi yung yung isang character, di ba, parang makikita mo yung may something, di ba?
Aling something yun.
May something sila ni Caesar.
Huh?
Isang character.
Which character?
I cannot say. I'll
Human?
spoil it eh. Oh, human. Di ba parang merong moments lagi na may close-up sila. Parang ganun. Parang what the hell are you doing? Parang may ganun moments sila to each other. So
Hindi kasi the character that character in particular understands
Diba?
Caesar's point of view.
kaya I kinda had this sense of ano mo yun, yung mga tao niya, they are following him blindly na. Tapos as for going back to the Colonel,
orders are orders.
Gusto ko lang mas parang bitin ako. Kaya nakukulangan ako. Bitin ako dun sa character niya. Although dun sa whole story, okay na siya. As is, it was okay na yun. Solid yun. Pero I tend to parang na-attach ako dun sa character kasi. So parang gusto ko pang gatasan nyo pa. More. Parang ganun.
I guess another one, the very last criticism that I will have for this movie is they call it War for the Planet of the Apes. So, if you're gonna watch it, you're gonna expect a lot of war. This one keeps the war thing to not necessarily a minimum, but if you call a movie contained
Yung mga wars.
Oh, yes. Kumbaga, it focuses more on struggle and maybe what would you call it? Amistadish kind of story. Parang ganun.
It's either it's something between Amistad and Schindler's List.
You can say that.
Tiny. It's a tiny bit Schindler.
You can say that. But ayun nga, coming into this movie, I wasn't expecting anything, but I definitely expected a lot of war. And there were, but there wasn't that much for a movie that has war on its title.
Yeah.
So, mas marami pang war na nangyari din sa isang movie.
Sa Don.
I mean, sure, we do have bigger explosions here, pero contextually,
siguro grander scale sana yung war.
Exactly.
Kasi nga it's pretty
Bigger
much contained.
This is very contained. This starts off like I guess you would call it a road movie, and then it becomes contained type of story.
kulang sa war. It's more like
Medyo war.
Major war for the Planet of the Apes.
I need to save my son. Something.
Maybe they shouldn't call it war. Maybe that's like only
Save my son for the Planet of the Apes.
Bakbakan for the Planet of the Apes.
Bakbakan for the Planet.
Hindi, kahit yun.
Hindi rin bakbakan.
Kasi I would consider Dawn as a war for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Me too.
Me three.
Kasi it's
That's really
it's straight up man versus ape.
Yes.
Dun eh. Horse cavalry, stronghold defense,
Exactly.
war hostages, prisoner, may POWs dun. You don't get any war than that, any much more war out of a movie than that.
I guess the point is, if you're gonna expect a full-on war movie,
Maybe not.
Maybe not for this one.
But still,
But it's a very compelling story. I can tell you that.
Yes.
So far, I think the story of let's call it the story of Caesar has been concluded well here.
the story of Caesar.
I would agree.
That I will
Ang kwento
that
ni
I will
Cesar.
that I will say.
So,
So-
for the big question for this day,
is
it worth
popcorn.
the popcorn? So is it worth the popcorn?
Okay, I'm gonna start it off
Yeah.
since ikaw yung taya last time.
Yeah.
I'd
Is
say it's worth the
the popcorn.
Despite everything that we've said sa how we were disappointed in some key plot devices and anything, if you've seen the first two movies, you absolutely have to see this one.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Para sa
Because-
closure.
For closure na lang. At the very, very minimum, you get closure.
I think this is the perfect closure to that. To this
It ends
Reboot.
this
Yeah.
Reboot
it ends.
it ends this arc. Maybe in the future we would have other movies.
Hopefully. Kasi I do like the franchise.
I want more. I want some more Bad Ape.
Yeah, and I want to see more of the characters as well.
Yeah.
Special day, new friends.
Yeah. So, rating natin is I will go for an 8.
I would go for an 8 over 10.
8 out of 10.
I'm going with a 7.5.
Alright.
Alright.
So the consensus is it worth the popcorn? Yes, it is. So yun guys, if you wanna go see it, go see it. Please watch it, especially sa mga fans ng reboot series. It's still showing.
If you can
Medyo
catch it on
sariwa pa
Atmos
siya.
or IMAX, do so.
So
You
Kasi-
shan't be disappointed.
Kasi ako, I would love to watch it on IMAX just for the score.
Mhm.
yeah,
Michael Giacchino for the freaking win.
free tickets for the win. Anyway, so with that, this is the weekly Goble, and
For more videos, check one of the things that are on our faces. Kasi
Yeah.
the way that it's laid out, apparently it's
Iba
covering
na eh.
our face right now.
Yeah.
So click my head for what is this? For the previous video. Click his head
to subscribe,
to our channel and
click my
click
head.
my head if
click,
you.
click RD's head for the
some
for
other
another
video.
Yeah, one of those.
In our
it's
channel.
probably Ghost Recon, but
Yeah, check it out.
All right. So
That's our new show.
See
Prime
ya.
and Play. See
see
ya.
you next week. Oh yeah.